I am no longer shrinking myself to fit into spaces that don't honor me. I want to talk to you about exhaustion, not the kind that sleep fixes. I'm talking about the exhaustion of bending yourself, of silencing yourself, of editing who you are, just to be tolerated, not celebrated, not respected, just tolerated. And here's what that does to you over time. You start questioning your voice. You second-guess your instincts. You laugh a little softer, dream a little smaller, show up a little less, until one day, you don't recognize yourself anymore. You didn't lose yourself by accident. You abandoned yourself to belong. And I need you to hear this clearly. Belonging should never cost you your identity. If a space demands your silence to keep the peace, that is not your space. If people only accept you in smaller portions, those are not your people. If you constantly feel like you have to earn your place, you are already in the wrong room. Now, some of you have been told you're too much, too loud, too ambitious, too emotional, too opinionated. I want to tell you the truth about that label. Too much is only ever said by people who benefit from you being less visible, less powerful, less expressive. Your fullness disrupts their comfort. So instead of rising to meet you, they try to reduce you. But you were never designed to be reduced. You were not given your voice so you could mute it. You were not given your vision so you could shrink it. You were not given your presence so you could apologize for it. Here's what I want you to understand. Shrinking yourself is not humility. Shrinking yourself is self-abandonment. Real humility is knowing your worth without arrogance. Shrinking is denying your worth altogether. And peace built on your silence is not peace, it's suppression. Suppression always comes at a cost. Your confidence, your creativity, your identity, and eventually your joy. But here's what happens the moment you decide, enough. The moment you say, I will no longer shrink. You speak up, even when your voice shakes. You set boundaries, even when it's uncomfortable. You choose yourself, even when others don't understand. And yes, some people will resist this version of you. They will say you've changed, that you're difficult, that you've become distant. What they really mean is you've stopped being convenient, that you were never meant to live your life as someone else's convenience. So let them misunderstand you. Let them outgrow the version of you that no longer exists. Because growth will always look like distance to people committed to your old identity. You are not obligated to stay the same just to keep others comfortable. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to expand. You are allowed to take up space, fully, boldly, unapologetically. This isn't arrogance. This is alignment with your values, your voice, your worth. It means you stop asking, do I fit here? And start asking, does this space honor who I am? And if the answer is no, you don't shrink. You move. The world doesn't need a smaller version of you. It needs your full voice, your full vision, your full presence. And every time you shrink, the world loses access to something only you can offer. So stand up, take a breath, and say it with me, this time with conviction. I am no longer shrinking myself to fit into spaces that don't honor me. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever again. You were never too much. You were just in spaces too small for who you are becoming.